For people who've listened to my show for a while, they probably have heard me talk about hunting versus farming till the cows come home. But it's such an important strategy because seeking, online dating, approaching, that's all hunting, right? And most guys are attracted to my content because I am all about social circle, what I call farming. But the important thing, which most coaches never tell you because they're just trying to market for social circle as the thing, is, you can't farm until you can hunt. This is the crucial thing. And there's a lot of guys out there that want to sell guys on social circle and talk about how great it is and poo poo everything hunting because nobody wants to hunt, right? But you can't skip hunting because if you just farm, you might have, you'll be in a buffet, but none of the fruit will allow you to eat it.
Right, and not only that, because the fruit will see that you're starving, and that's not attractive.
Exactly.
So you're literally a starving farmer planting seeds, and you're like, oh my god, I hope this is gonna work out. And when the crops are there, they're like, oh, look at that guy.
Yeah, because through hunting, exactly. Like when you go on a series of dates, whether you get them from seeking, cold approach, normal online dating, however you get them, right? You need to start succeeding on those dates and you need to, like have success with women and have those experiences so you build your frame, right? Because if you have no frame, if you're just a rich guy who threw a big party and got a bunch of hot models to come, but that all the women could tell that like you're a pushover, you have no backbone, you're dorky, you can't hold a conversation, you can barely dress, right? They're not gonna be interested in you. They're like, thanks for hosting.
I think the big one is neediness, right? So they can feel that you're needy, right? So
Yes.
then I'm running my social circle events now. I'm not needy at all. I'm really not because I'm already pretty abundant from my other funnels already, and so and my whole mindset with social circle was basically I'm planting this and I don't need to eat from it. Not for a while. Like I don't even expect to eat from it. Just keep planting, keep watering, make sure it gets plenty of sun. And frankly, like that's the right frame and mindset because when you're that way, I'm just very giving. I legitimately am not trying to like steal anything from these girls.
Well, that's the whole thing that about social circle is you never want to game your crops, right? Like because the second you do that, now you're the hunter.
And they feel that. They feel that. Always just trying, always putting pressure on, always just trying to do this.
Right. But when you control the ratio and there's way more women than you, like they start chasing you and they game you and they literally like beat down your door saying, choose me, pick me.
That's right.
Again, whatever it is. Like I've seen guys in the group do it with seeking a lot of the time. I've seen them do it if they really want to lean into cold approach, whether that's during the day or at night. We've seen them have success with that. Some of the guys who just happen to be sort of more Chad like and they can use online dating and depending on the market, have some success with that. But still, social circle is very misunderstood. It can overwhelm guys. Um, and I think you've done a great job of kind of methodically, slowly but surely, leaning into it more, figuring out your shtick, and we'll talk about what that is in a second. And really like carving out a little niche in New York City. And so what was it that attracted you to my group and how much of that social circle, idea was appealing to you? Like what did you need to sort of bridge the gap from, the seeking sort of hunting you were doing to what you're ultimately doing now?
Well, I will say this. So for sure, I was attracted by the ideas in social circle and all that because I knew that I wanted to figure that out eventually. I mean, to keep moving in that direction. I liked that you actually understood seeking as well because I feel like this is a very, very small club of guys that actually get it. So like that was massive because I was already kind of understood seeking a little bit. I wouldn't say I was an expert. I'm actually way better at seeking now, like being in IC than I was in the beginning. Still in the beginning, I was still I had no I had zero. No one was telling me how to use seeking. Nothing. I'm self taught, right? Because literally no other group, nothing, no one talks about it, right? So that you even, oh yeah, yeah, we know what this is. Wow, amazing. So that was a massive selling point for me as well, the fact that you got that. But yeah, I do view I see this is essentially the third group that I've kind of graduated up to. And this is like, very advanced, like PhD level. There's some really advanced things happening in IC that a lot of other groups just don't understand, and so that's very attractive to me because I felt like you're customizing to every guy as well too. Like there's no like cookie cutter like we're gonna do. I don't know, just Vegas style partying in clubs and bottle service, like because that's not for everyone.
Right. Well, yeah, I really enjoy working very closely with clients on a, ideally a weekly basis to figuring out like what is the right recipe for that specific guy, right? Like how do we get him into an abundant place with hunting and build that up so you never need social circle to fulfill your basic needs? And then how do we then slowly build the social circle up to where you never would even think about hunting again because it's just like, yeah, why would I do that? I mean, hey, maybe you see a girl on the train and you say hi to her and you guys trade Instagrams and she's part of the social circle funnel all of a sudden, but it's not like you have to go out and, scavenger for food.
Right, and I will say this as well too, because it's you can even kind of go back and forth. You can even use social circle within hunting as well too. So now imagine you meet a person or a cold approach or something, but now what you're doing is you're bringing her into your social circle. So now it's everything. You're hunting and farming and like what's going on, and like
Right.
well, this is really powerful.
Totally.